in. They're off in today's first race. Quiet Flame's going to be the early pace setter, followed by Jamarjo. Prudence right there in third as they continue down the backstretch. Your early leader is Quiet Flame, going nice and easy up there with William McCarthy aboard. Jamarjo right there in second. Prudence in third, about a length back. Kingdom, Bundestag, Evening Taps, Paraforma, and Mysteria. So they come approach us here for the first time. Quiet Flame continues to lead there. Nice and easy up front. Into the home stretch now for the first time. And it's a 2. Quiet Flame with about a length and a half lead. Jamarjo right there in second. Prudence in third. Down the hill for the first time. William McCarthy having his own way so far early on with Quiet Flame. No one's going up there to press him early on. Nice and easy up front for this front runner. As they round the turn, now straighten away onto the backstretch. Quiet Flame, he's led every step of the way. The 3, Jamarjo right there in second. Prudence in third. Right there to the inside of that one is Kingdom. Evening Taps, Paraformer. Round out the field as they continue down the backstretch. Quiet Flame, William McCarthy now starting to pick it up a bit. He's in front by a length and a half. Jamarjo's been tracking his every move the entire race, and now Jamarjo's looking like he wants to go up there and take on Quiet Flame. William McCarthy and Patty Young. The 2 leaders as they round the far turn and come into the stretch. It's going to be William McCarthy and Quiet Flame and Jamarjo and Patty Young. These 2 been up front every step of the way. On the inside, it's Quiet Flame. Jamarjo to the outside. These 2 neck and neck down here for the finish. On the outside, Jamarjo's going to win out by a half. Second was Quiet.
Thank you. Congratulations. Nice. Good job.
The field is now under starter's orders for the second. Flag is up. Riders waiting on the starter, and there they go. The flag is down. They're off in the second. Little short run down the hill, and now they go up the hill to the first fence, and that's Big Shot. Big Shot's going to take the field to the first fence. Up and over. Everybody clean over the first fence, rounding the far turn for the first time. And it's Big Shot with a 2-length lead there. Changing times right behind in second. There's Absalom up and over the second fence. 3-way battle up top now. Absalom on the inside, Big Shot. And on the outside, changing times. Everybody over the third fence clear as they run up the hill on the back stretch to the next jump. Your leader is Absalom, Patty Young. Up and over, all clear over that one. Down the hill, around the far turn. And Patty Young has a nice, easy lead out there by 2.5. Sitting in second is Big Shot. Jack Cool and Changing Times. In the back there, that's Vitor. Arrows Conquest. Triton Light trails the field. All clear over that jump. They come down the straightaway here in the stretch for the first time. Patty Young just cruising easy there. Aboard Absalom. Length lead into this jump. Nice and easy. Big Shot there in second. Changing Times in third. Down there on the inside, that's Jack Cool as they go down the hill for the second time. Patty Young and Absalom in front. Big Shot, Changing Times, and Jack Cool are your top 4 as they go over this jump now for the second time. And Patty Young is making it look easy so far. Has the lead on Absalom. Big Shot right there on the inside. On the outside, that's Jack Cool. I'm sorry, make that Changing Times. And down the back stretch they go. Absalom and Patty Young in front. Changing Times in second. Big Shot in third. There's Vitor now getting engaged in the action. Jack Cool. And
Charlotte, is there anybody back there?
There's one.
Way back?
Just one.
Yeah,
around the far turn they go. Patty Young now with a 3-length lead on Absalom. Changing Times in second. Vitor has now moved into third. Big Shot's dropped out of it a little bit. Arrows Conquest is right there. So it's Patty Young, Absalom, Changing Times, and Carol Ann Sloan. They make their way around the far turn, and it's Absalom 1.5 lengths. Changing Times right there in second now, gauging up on the outside. It's going to make a run for it here in the stretch. Coming down to the stretch, Absalom, Changing Times. These two, photo finish on the line. There's Arrows Conquest, Vitor, and Big Shot.
Next one's didn't jump it off. The one behind.
Too close to call there at the wire. Photo finish between number 2, Absalom, and the 3, Changing Times.
Trophy for today's second race, sponsored and presented by the family of Mrs. Walter M. Jeffers.
The field is now under starters' orders. The flag is up. the outside, that's Illustration taking the early lead. Chessboard's going to be content to be second early on. Moon Sox in third. Right to the inside, that's Sear. Cornhusker and Chessboard. Up and over the first jump, all clear. Up over the second jump, and that's Chessboard in front. Moon Sox in second. Illustration in third. Sears in fourth. Cornhusker. We come to the next jump. All over pretty well. It's the 5. Chessboard and the 6. Illustration up front early. Moon Sox in that early fray as well. Sear, Cornhusker, and Chessboard. Everybody over that jump in good order. And they come down to the far turn. They're going to come through the stretch here. This is the first of 3 times they're going to be making their way in front of us. And in front on the outside there, that's Illustration. Illustration and Chessboard take this jump together. Moon Sox in third. Cornhusker on the inside, that's Sear and Peacefire. Down the hill now. Illustration and Conrad Summers leads the field as they begin to make their way up the hill to the next temper jump on the right there. Illustration, Chessboard, and Moon Sox, the front 3. Peacefire, Cornhusker, and Sear trail the field. Up the hill now, as they make that turn up there to straighten away on the back stretch. It's Illustration. Going nice and easy up there. Conrad Summers. In front now, Chessboard. Chessboard, Willie McCarthy take the lead. And now Illustration's back in front. So the front 3 have been there the entire way. Chessboard, Illustration, and Moon Sox. Cornhuskers in fourth. And there's Peacefire, and Sear is the trailer down the backstretch. Still about a good way to go here in the Middleburg Hunt Cup. And Willie McCarthy has Chessboard in front. Moon Sox right there on the inside second. Now Illustration back up to take on Chessboard. Easy pace up front. No incidents over that jump. And you have Illustration in front by about a length. On the inside in second. That's Chessboard. Moon Sox right there. Cornhusker. Peacefire and Sear trails the field. As they make their way around the far turn, come through the stretch again for the second time. They still have to go around one more time. Now Illustration and Conrad Summers have opened up a couple length lead. Chessboard, Willie McCarthy right there in second on the inside. Moon Sox has been up there the entire way, third. Cornhusker, Peacefire, and Sear trails the field. Down the hill once more. Your leader now is Illustration. Conrad Summers are starting to quicken up a bit. This one's in front by a couple lengths. Chessboard right there. Moon Sox still in third. Cornhusker has advanced. Peacefire, Sear continues to trail so they can approach the next timber fence. Illustration, Chessboard, and Moon Socks all over cleanly, as are the other three. Over on the far right-hand side of the course now. Things starting to get a bit closer up front with this early flight. On the inside, you have Chessboard. Illustration right there on the outside. Up and over that jump, all good. Illustration, a length and a half. Chessboard in second. Moon Socks has been close the entire way. Now Peacefire is starting to make a run through the middle of the field. Peacefire has gone right to the front. Peacefire and Gustav Dow, now your leader. Along with Chessboard and Illustration. Moon Socks still right there. Cornhusker. Sear continues to trail, but only about 10 lengths from the lead as they make their way around the far turn. Peacefire is in front. Chessboard right there on the inside. These two neck and neck. Up over that one, pretty good. Moon Socks right there in third. Cornhusker. And Sear is way back. They start to do some serious running now. This is the final jump. And it's Peacefire in front. Cornhusker, Chessboard. And it's Cornhusker. Cornhusker has surged to the lead now as they round the turn for home. Cornhusker, he's rolling now. Cornhusker and Kieran Norris from Great Britain to Nebraska. It's Cornhusker drawing away in front by 5. Kieran Norris aboard. Moon Socks was second.
Results for the third race, the Middleburg Hunt Cup, are now official. Your official winner, number 3, the Great Britain bred Cornhusker. For Armada Stables, trained by Alicia Murphy, ridden by Kieran Norris.
And they're off in today's feature, the Grade 3 Temple Gwathmey. As expected, that's Doug Fout's front runner. Pleasant Woodman out there in front with Gerard Galligan aboard. Taking a big early lead here is this front runner, Pleasant Woodman, in front by about 4. Pleasant Woodman now with a large lead as they come up to the first brush fence, up and over. And now they make the way around the far turn, straight and away for the home stretch for the first time. In front, it's the front running Pleasant Woodman. Gerard Galligan aboard. They're in front by about 7. Coming up here to the second hurdle. Pleasant Woodman up and over. In second, Decoy Daddy, last year's winner. Gustavian right there in third, the gray Molotov in fourth. Down the hill for the first time. Pleasant Woodman leads the field. Only about 7-8 lengths from front to back here, all tightly bunched here. And this Grade 3 event now up the hill to the next jump. Pleasant Woodman. Pleasant Woodman still in front. All clear over that jump as they round the far turn on the right-hand side of the course. And now they straighten away for the backstretch. And it's Pleasant Woodman In front, Molotov is right there. Who's that? Pleasant Woodman now with a 2-length lead. Up and over, Pleasant Woodman still with the lead. The 1, Gustavian, right there. The gray, Molotov. Last year's winner, Decoy Daddy. The field's still intact now as they round the far turn for the second time. Gerard Galligan in no hurry here with his front running spot on Pleasant Woodman. So they approach the next jump. All clear over that jump. They're going to round the far turn the second time now and straighten away into the home stretch. The rider aboard, Pleasant Woodman, not asking this horse for much at all. Has about a 2-length lead, going easy. In second is Decoy Daddy, last year's winner on the inside. Gustavian's third, Molotov fourth. Down the hill they go again. In the back there, that's Pleasant, Spy in the Sky, Inchi, and Italian Wedding. Back up the hill they go again. Pleasant Woodman let out a notch, has the lead by a couple lengths here. Decoy Daddy right there in second, Gustavian in third. Field still intact here in this grade 3 event. They round the far turn there, straighten away down the backstretch. Pleasant Woodman, he's been there every step of the way. Decoy Daddy, last year's winner in second. Gustavian third. There's the gray Molotov. Italian Wedding and Inti, Spy in the Sky. Down the backstretch they go. Your leader, Pleasant Woodman. They said right from the get-go, they're going right to the front. They're going to try to lead the parade the whole way around there, and that's what they're doing right now. Now they let out a notch. Pleasant Woodman in front by 3. With Decoy Daddy and Gustavian. Down the hill, around the far turn they go. Pleasant Woodman by 2. It's Gustavian. In second. As they approach the next hurdle, tightly bunched field now. 3 of them take that jump in a line. Pleasant Woodman, Gustavian, Decoy Daddy. They round the far turn, and this one's for the money. They come into the stretch here. Decoy Daddy, Pleasant Woodman, Gustavian on the inside there, but they come down to the wire. It's Guinness time for the Ireland bred Decoy Daddy. He wins it for the second year in a row.
At least 30 points.
Cheers to the Island bred Decoy Daddy.
All right. Went to plan. We knew Pleasant Woodman would be making the pace, so we either like being on the pace or making it ourselves. So he went a great gallop the whole way around for us. We tucked him behind and kept the pace fair and strong. And the horse is very classy. He can switch off in behind, jumps away great, and just travel fantastic for me. So at 12 years of age, you don't get many like him. So it's fantastic, and it's a great job by everybody at Stillwater Farm. They all did a great job, and Cyril training him. So just thanks very much.
Barry Watson has the flag back up in the air. And once again, it appears the one, Coco Di Mama, a bit restless at the start. Flag is down. They're off. Up the hill they go to the first jump. So that's Indiana Moon up front early on with Coco Di Mama. So all clear over the first jump. Up the hill and around that far turn on the right side of the course they go. And it's the one, Coco Di Mama, a bit restless at the start, but has the lead early on here. Indiana Moon right to the outside of that one. Those two running in a pair as they come to the next jump. And it's Coco Di Mama, Indiana Moon in front, up and over. Fast Tempo sits right there in third, followed by Noble Bull. All clear over that jump as they continue on down the backstretch. Looks like the one, Coco Di Mama, taking a real strong hold here for jockey Willie McCarthy. McCarthy doing the best he can, trying to settle Coco Di Mama down. Indiana Moon right to the outside of that one in second. All clear over that jump. Noble Bull, Fast Tempo. It's the gray Polarity and the orange colors behind that one as they make their way around the far turn. It's still the one, Coco Di Mama and Indiana Moon, these two running as a tandem up front. Right behind the top pair, you have Noble Bull and Fast Tempo running in company as they come up the hill to the next jump. All clear over that. Field tightly bunched here as they come around the far turn through the home stretch for the first time. Less than 10 lengths separates the field front to back. And it's William McCarthy trying to do the best he can to settle down Coco Di Mama up front. Indiana Moon right to the outside in second. All took that jump well. Noble Bull in third. Fast Tempo. Polarity right there in the middle. Dreamin' Fool, Street Credit, and Mr. Star's Report. Down the hill and up the hill they go. And still Coco Di Mama. Indiana Moon's not going to let him have that lead easy. Indiana Moon's been pressing Coco Di Mama the entire way. All clear over that jump. Looks like Willie McCarthy has a better inside track up front there. He's on the inside with Coco Di Mama. Indiana Moon on the outside, running right there with Noble Bull and Fast Tempo. Those are your top four as they straighten away down the backstretch for the second time. All jumped that fence well. And now Coco Di Mama is out to about a length lead. Tightly bunched up there in second. Between Noble Bull, Fast Tempo, Indiana Moon now back to fourth. Polarity, Street Credit, and Dreamin' Fool. They continue down the backstretch. And Coco Di Mama now with a 3-length lead. Noble Bull in second. Fast Tempo. Around the far turn as they approach the last jump here in this race. Coco Di Mama up over that one well. And now they start to run it. Willie McCarthy's done a super job on this horse. Coco Di Mama has been tough from the get-go, but he's in front by 3 as they round the far turn. Coco Di Mama is now widening. He's in front by 4 or 5. He's drawing away at the wider. Nice ride here by Willie McCarthy on Coco Di Mama. And second down there on the inside. Looks like that was Noble Bull. And second, photo finish in today's 5th race. Your winner was the one, Coco Di Mama.
Results for today's 5th race are now official.
The flag is up. They're off in the Sonabank Cup. Up the hill they go to the first jump. They have their backs to us, but all clear over the first jump. That's touchdown Tony with William McCarthy up front early on in front. Right to the outside of that one is Dubai Review in the gold and blue colors. Cry Vincent's Patty Young in third as they approach the next jump. All clear over the second jump. And it's touchdown Tony and Dubai Review. Those two head and head up front early on. Cry Vengeance back there in third. Wicklow in fourth. Then it's the 8 Casual Creeper. Promised Destiny, Feisty Lady, and Getaway trail the field. As they round the far turn now and start coming down the hill to the next jump, that's still touchdown Tony and Dubai Review. All clear over that jump. Looks like Dubai Review put a little separation. Now coming right back on the inside is touchdown Tony. As they come down the home stretch for the first time in the Sonabank Cup. On the outside, that's Dubai Review with Jacob Roberts. On the inside, touchdown Tony and William McCarthy, Cry Vengeance, and Wicklow. As they go down the hill on the far right-hand side of the course. Field tightly bunched here. Touchdown Tony's been in front every step of the way. Dubai Review right there to the outside. Getaways up there close. They all took that jump in a bunch, and they're all clear over that jump as they round the pond side of the course. And straighten away down the back stretch. Dubai Review in front. Cry Vengeance now up there in second. Patty Young looking for his third win of the day. And that's Getaway in the colors of Morgan's Ford Farm right there. All clear over that jump as they approach the next one down the back stretch. Still Dubai Review, touchdown Tony, and Cry Vengeance, your top three. Casual Creeper in fourth. Getaway trails that one. We have a long way back to Promised Destiny and Feisty Lady. So they round the far turn now, start coming down the hill to the next jump, starting to quicken now. And it's Casual Creeper and Gus Dow in front. He's in front by 3. Wicklow in second. Cry Vengeance is third as they round the far turn and come for home. Casual Creeper is in front by many. Gus Dow with the win. He won by about 8. Wicklow was second, and the 5, Cry Vengeance, was third. Getaway was fourth. And it looks like Barry Watson has them all organized now. Getting close to the break here. They're off. And that's Saluda Sam first out. Saluda Sam takes an easy lead here by 2. Here comes Badness right there in second. Up and over the first jump. All clear. On the corner in third, and Schoolhouse Woods is the early trailer. About 5 lengths from front to back as Saluda Sam and William McCarthy lead them around the far turn. Comes up to the next jump, up and over Saluda Sam. Here comes Badness in second, on the corner in third, and Schoolhouse Woods is content to trail the field as they come around the far turn. So it's William McCarthy and Saluda Sam going very easy up front. 2 miles and 5 furlongs the distance for this race. As they approach the big brush oxer. Saluda Sam takes that one nicely. Here comes Badness. On the inside of that one's on the quarter. And Schoolhouse Woods is the early trailer. So they come by the stands here for the first time. Going to jump over this temper jump right here in front. Here comes Saluda Sam. Nice spot there by William McCarthy. Perfect. They come right up to the next one. Saluda Sam is jumping extremely well. William McCarthy's eye is spot on. He leads by 2 as they go into the far corner down there around the pond. Here comes Badness in second. On the corner in third, Schoolhouse Woods is your trailer. Only about 4 lengths separates the field front to back as they go down the hill to the right of the pond down there. Now they go up the hill, approaching the big brush jump up there. Saluda Sam, a little tight to that one, but he's up and over. And Saluda Sam still the leader. On the corner now up there to take second on the inside of Here Comes Badness. Schoolhouse Woods still your trailer. They go up the hill and around the turn. As they approach the next temper jump, still Saluda Sam. Nice spot there by William McCarthy. On the corner in second. Here comes Badness third. Schoolhouse Woods still back there in fourth. So now they're going to change directions, cut down the middle of the course here. Nice long gallop up to a brush jump. Saluda Sam still going real easy here. Up and over that one well. Saluda Sam looks like he's got about a 3 or 4 length lead now. On the corner is second. Here comes Badness, and Schoolhouse Woods is the trailer. They come galloping down the hill, right by the pond there. All clear over that jump. It's still Saluda Sam in front. Now they make a right-hand turn, change directions again, and they approach the big brush jump. And Saluda Sam continues to lead. Schoolhouse Woods now has made a move, and Schoolhouse Woods now jumps up into second. Schoolhouse Woods looks like he has plenty of run for jockey Jacob Roberts as they go up the hill now. Still Saluda Sam, Schoolhouse Woods on the corner. Here comes Badness. All clear over that one. And that's still Saluda Sam in front by about a length. Jacob Roberts not in any hurry to join the leader, but he's made a run. He's now second. All four horses jumping extremely well, and Saluda Sam now has about a 2-length lead. Schoolhouse Woods in second. And on the corner, and here comes Badness running together there in the back. Now they change directions again as they spin around that tree up there. And Saluda Sam has now popped out to a 4-length lead. Going nice and easy. William McCarthy hasn't asked him for nothing yet. On the corner now in second, Schoolhouse Woods in third. Trailing the field is Here Comes Badness. All clear over that jump. Now as they make the way around the far turn. Saluda Sam continues to lead on the corner, now up in second. Schoolhouse Woods right there in between in third, trailing the fields. Here comes Badness. Now they're starting to pick it up now. Saluda Sam in front. Schoolhouse Woods in second. On the corner in third. Way backs, Here Comes Badness. They're coming down to the home stretch. Saluda Sam right there on the corners. Check there on the inside. Schoolhouse Woods on the outside. Nice, well-timed ride by Jacob Roberts. He got up in the final jump on Schoolhouse Woods.
Joe Hart, look this way. There you go.